eyes wide open. A bluish-white, rotting face. A hollow mouth revealing white teeth. The discipline master threw the head away with a gushing sound and vomited. In the distance, the deceased's uncle shouted,
"You can evade the law, but you can't evade your conscience! You see, you'll owe him for the rest of your life, and you can never repay him!"
She started cursing again, only to be shoved out by the crowd. The empty office was left with only the nearly vomit-stricken discipline director and the head rolling on the floor. After vomiting, the discipline director sat on the floor. The head stopped rolling and stopped directly opposite him, face to face. The old ceiling fan creaked overhead. The discipline director, panting, sat on the floor, a cool breeze blowing. Although it was midday, the office was still dark. Looking at the head, the director suddenly felt a chill, because he thought he saw the head smile. It did smile, the discipline director. Ren rubbed his eyes and looked more closely. The head's expression was indeed different from before. The corners of its mouth were slightly upturned, and its eyes were narrowed. But the smile was more like a mocking smile, a contemptuous smile. The discipline master could no longer bear it. He yelled and rushed out of the office, only to bump into someone head-on. This person was his daughter, a senior in high school at the school. She was academically excellent and had a pure and innocent appearance. The discipline master was always proud of her, and his friends all praised his daughter to him.
Dad, what is wrong? I heard from my classmates that something happened to you, so I came to see you.
His daughter gently supported him, and the discipline master calmed down slightly, but still pointed inside and said,
A head. That head is smiling.
His daughter, puzzled, helped him inside and saw the human head on the ground. She was so frightened she couldn't speak. The headmaster didn't even dare to look.
Dad, what is going on? And that head isn't smiling.
The headmaster, hearing his daughter's stammering words, slowly turned his head. Strangely, the head that had been clearly smiling just moments before suddenly stopped smiling. Perhaps it was just his imagination. Now the headmaster's daughter was frightened. The headmaster comforted her and sent her back to class. The matter gradually calmed down. Although the parents still came to the school to cause trouble, they never came again. 4 years passed. The headmaster, still haunted by the incident, resigned and became a regular teacher. However, for the sake of convenience, we'll still call him the headmaster. His daughter, as everyone expected, was admitted to a prestigious university with excellent grades. However, near graduation, he received a phone call from his daughter's teacher, who anxiously reported that his daughter seemed to have suddenly gone mad. Upon receiving the news, the discipline director nearly went insane himself. He immediately took leave and, along with his wife, took an overnight train to the city where his daughter's university was located. Despite the long distance and his exhaustion and anxiety, he fell asleep on the train. In his dream, he saw that head again exceptionally clear, as if it were right before his eyes. Even though 4 years had passed, the head opened its mouth and uttered a single word.
Guy!
Suddenly jolted awake, the discipline director realized they had arrived at their destination. The couple, disregarding their travel fatigue, rushed directly to the hospital. After exchanging pleasantries with her daughter's classmates and teachers, it became clear that during a normal class, she had suddenly gone berserk, shouting,
"Debts must be repaid! Murderers must pay with their lives!"
Her voice was very hoarse, unlike her usual self. Her classmates and teachers had to restrain her, but she was incredibly strong and managed to break free. She rushed to the classroom door, intending to jump, but was stopped by her classmates and teachers and taken to the hospital. That is why the teacher called the director's family, asking them to come over that night. However, The doctor said she had just been given a sedative, and they would have to wait before visiting her. Upon hearing this, the director's face immediately darkened. He immediately thought of what happened 4 years ago, but he quickly dismissed the thought. He didn't believe in ghosts or spirits, much less in revenge coming back in a few years. He believed his daughter's outburst was due to excessive academic pressure, due to her mental state. The couple entered the ward after the students and teachers had left. The daughter lay quietly on the bed, the bright moonlight streaming into the room and illuminating her sharply defined face. The discipline director felt a pang of heartache. His beloved daughter had reached this point. His wife was weeping beside him. The director asked her to leave to calm down, as he wanted to be alone with his daughter. He closed the door, leaving only the father and daughter in the room. The medication was probably still in effect, so the director decided to stay by her side and talk to her properly when she woke up, offering her guidance and support. Just as the director turned to sit down, he saw his daughter standing behind him. He was quite surprised. The sedative shouldn't have worn off so quickly, but looking closely at his daughter, she seemed much better, her eyes gentle.
Daddy, I'm so scared.
Suddenly, the daughter burst into tears and buried herself in her father's arms. The director could only stroke her long hair to comfort her. At this moment, the mother outside also heard the commotion and came in. The family embraced and wept. After a while,
What happened?
the director asked. The daughter said intermittently that for the past few years, she had been having nightmares. She dreamt of a person whose face she couldn't see reaching out to her, seemingly asking for something, but she couldn't hear clearly. She also said that she often felt wronged, intentionally or unintentionally, in her studies, life, and relationships. That day in class, her boyfriend suddenly called. The couple had a minor misunderstanding, but this time the man suddenly broke up with her without any reason and hung up. The daughter suddenly felt a mental breakdown. Years of suppressed grievances exploded. She suddenly heard someone say, "Debts must be repaid. Murderers must pay with their lives." And then she remembered nothing more. She woke up in a hospital bed. The doctor comforted the daughter and said that the family would go home once she recovered. The daughter obediently lay down to rest, seeing that she was all right. The doctor asked his wife to buy some food and go to the hospital's finance department to pay the hospital fees. He then sat down by his daughter's bedside, watching her slowly fall asleep, and he himself became drowsy. He felt something splash onto his face. He didn't know how much time had passed when he felt something splash onto his face. It seemed to be water. His eyes were too tired to open, and he wondered if rain had gotten in through the window. Then he heard his wife scream, or rather howl. He looked up sharply and saw his daughter sitting expressionlessly on the bed.